Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for a Jamf Solution Spotlight webinar. These webinars typically discuss a partner that provides a service or an app that is powered by Jamf or integrates extremely well with Jamf. And I'm excited to be here today with Electric to discuss the art of onboarding. My name is Sam Weiss, and I am a Solution Partner Manager here at Jamf. And I've got the pleasure of working with solution partner organizations that get the most out of Jamf by leveraging our APIs and webhooks. And I'm joined by Julian from Electric today.
Hi, yes, my name is Julian Hutchinson. I'm a Senior IT Infrastructure Manager at Electric. I've been here for about 2 years, and I'm also Jamf certified, so it's great to be part of this.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Julian. All right, so today we're going to talk about how organizations can combine the best of what Electric offers with the power of Jamf to create an extremely smooth onboarding experience for new employees. The way someone gets started in an organization really sets the tone for the rest of their time as an employee. So additionally, we're going to talk about HR and IT, the two most involved organizations in an employee's onboarding, and how we can bridge the gap between the two with technology like the Electric platform. And we're also going to talk about how you can keep employees productive for the duration of their employment. A quick introduction on Jamf. We've been doing Apple device management and deployment for 17 years, and in that time, we've helped in managing over 14 million Apple devices globally. Jamf is a critical tool in 30,000 plus organizations' IT toolbox to provide the best possible experience on Apple devices for employees and students. And today, I'm joined by Electric, a technology company with all the capabilities of a typical MSP that also offers the Electric platform to existing Jamf customers in their own environment. So let's just break that down really quickly. Electric can provide the entire Electric platform to an organization and act as their IT outsourcing partner. So if you want to offload the entirety of your Apple device management, your Jamf instance, your infrastructure and project management to a competent and focused team, Electric can help with that. And with easy to access tools and dashboards that give insight into your environment, you never lose visibility of your user's experience. And with an AI-powered Slack integration that we'll look at later, instant resolution to common issues is literally just a chat away. And on the flip side, if you have a full-blown IT department that doesn't need someone to manage Jamf for you, you can still take advantage of the Electric platform. Electric's unique tools that help bridge that really important gap between HR and IT can make that onboarding process simple and efficient. And if you find yourself or your team doing the same tasks over and over to onboard new employees, you can integrate these tools into your existing environment. So now let's talk about why the way that you onboard employees truly matters. There is an extreme talent shortage that we're feeling in the market today. And for the first time in 2 decades, the number of open jobs each month has been higher than the number of people looking for work. And it's also the first time that there's been this type of talent shortage since the Department of Labor started tracking these numbers. So it's truly a job seeker's market right now. And why is there this talent shortage? Well, for one, there's an older, experienced generation that is starting to retire and a younger one entering the workforce. And you know exactly where I'm going with this. It's the M word. It's the millennials. There are over 56 million millennials taking the U.S. workforce by storm, making them the largest generation in the labor force today. And they have demands. Applicants will judge an organization by a variety of metrics, including salary, quality of insurance, corporate culture, as well as the technology environment that they're about to step into. And having the ability to choose what technology they use at work is extremely important to this generation specifically. In a recent PwC survey, 78% of millennials believe that having access to the technology they like at work makes them more effective in their job. So bottom line, they want to use what they're familiar with, and they're not afraid to ask for it. And to expand beyond millennials, Jamf's recent global surveys say that when given a choice of technology, nearly 3 out of 4 employees would opt to use a Mac over a PC for work. So no matter how you look at either of these two stats, one thing becomes painfully obvious. Employees want to use a Mac. and they highly value organizations that allow them to make that choice. So as IT, it's our duty to make Apple devices first-class citizens on the network, help our employees get started quickly, and stay productive through their entire time at our companies. And day one really matters. I think we can all empathize with this, but next to the first day of school, there's nothing more frightening than the first day of work. You're meeting your new coworkers, you're learning the new building, finding the bathrooms, adjusting to a new desk chair, and learning the plethora of technology and systems and logins that will eventually become your everyday life. And it's a stressful time. A recent Global Culture Report survey stated that 69% of employees still point back to their first positive day as a factor in the decision to stay with an organization, even 3 years later. And this is something that at Jamf we also believe in. When our employees start, they're given extensive new employee training that includes learning about our missions and our values and our purpose. And then when it comes to the technology, IT gets out of the way. Our systems and processes allow us to hand shrink-wrap devices to employees, and we have the confidence that they will be guided in their onboarding. So how you get started will stick with you. And Electric is uniquely positioned to help with this process, both with Jamf customers and non-Jamf customers today.
Thank you, Sam. I think the research on employee retention in job seekers markets fits perfectly with why we set a focus on automating on and offboarding. Electric serves 300 plus organizations and over 10,000 end users. And from the beginning, it was clear that the onboarding process was a huge pain point for HR departments. Having an ironed out process for specific needs of departments is almost never fun. And if you have internal IT, they feel these pain points just as much. Like Sam mentioned, job seekers have more choices than ever before. To that end, there's a whole new set of considerations when it comes to deciding where to work. Job seekers want competitive PTO plans, they want stock options, work from home options, summer Fridays. But now more than ever, they're also very interested in company culture, and not just from the eyes of the company, but the employee's eyes. Sites like Glassdoor, LinkedIn, and even Google keep companies accountable for their culture too. So, what does that have to do with onboarding? Once they accept the offer, what more do you as HR, IT, department lead have to worry about? Everything. And not just from the perspective of the new employee, but also operational efficiency of the business. Without standardization of the on and offboarding process, the time it takes to get an employee fully ramped up is going to greatly vary. And that can impact employee satisfaction, engagement, and in the end, employee retention. So, how does Electric fit into the equation and help automate, document, and standardize employee on and offboarding? We start by aligning departments. Electric's proprietary platform, Turbine, automates the most time-consuming tasks of on and offboarding. So we're talking about creating email accounts, Slack accounts, and even scheduling those welcome emails. It also standardized the highest risks associated with on and offboarding, like maintaining security standards and handling confidential data. Additionally, Turbine allows users which are typically teams like HR and IT, to easily create departmental profiles. What that allows you to do is specify things like computers, accessories, SaaS applications, all the way down to Slack channels that they need to be added to. And you could break that down further to the individual level. One of the best parts of onboarding in Turbine, it provides visibility into progress made. So wondering if a Slack account was created, if a computer was provisioned, or an email account was created is a thing of the past. So where does Jamf play into all this? Once the new employee is issued their Mac, Electric will automatically enroll their device into Jamf, making it viewable under the Device Management tab in Turbine. With Turbine and Jamf connected, users have insight into devices organization-wide. We could also work with you to determine what policies and configurations should be rolled out and roll them out. Another cool thing about Turbine is that It not only shows information from Jamf, but also detailed ticket data. One way I've actually seen this used was an organization had a bunch of end users reporting internet issues. Since Turbine presents information like who's having the issue and what the issue is, we were able to determine an issue, propose a project, and get the core issue resolved. Now we're going to take a look at Electric's role in enhancing employee satisfaction throughout their time at an organization. Like Sam mentioned previously, the Electric platform is one piece of Electric's service offering. Electric's in-house IT service desk delivers support by chat through Slack. Using our proprietary ticketing and routing system, we pair end users with the best resource to help with their issue. We show up just as a coworker would in Slack workspace and provide support with guaranteed response times of 10 minutes or less for all ticket submissions. It definitely needs to be said that there is no limit of number of requests per end user. So if an end user requests something every day or twice a month, we're standing by. Finally, to bridge the gap between end users and IT, we also automate end user requests so employees can get their equipment order, different levels of access and permissions they need, all while keeping a paper trail. I'm going to wrap up my part here, but I'm going to leave with some final thoughts on how Electric is changing how organizations view outsourced IT support. First, we operate on a flat fee per user per month pricing model, so we can continue to offer unlimited IT support to organizations without hitting costs. We offer support when end users need it, not hours or days later, with guaranteed response times. Finally, when it comes to Jamf, not only does Electric absorb the licensing and implementation costs of Jamf for new users, but we also have increased bandwidth and expertise when it comes to managing your Jamf instance and your entire IT infrastructure, actually not even mention it. Now I'll pass it back to you, Sam.
Great, thank you. So as hopefully you've seen, Electric is really two things to Jamf. One, they're a fantastic managed service provider that you can trust outsourcing your IT critical infrastructure to, that knows how to manage Jamf in the best way possible, and can provide tools like the Electric platform to help bridge those gaps between HR and IT. And again, if you do have a full-blown IT department that doesn't need someone to manage Jamf for you, you can still take advantage of the Electric platform for onboarding, offboarding, as well as Slack-based IT requests. So with that, we want to thank you so much for joining us at this webinar today. Really appreciate your time, and thank you so much to Julian and the Electric team for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Have a great day.